with NFL Network now on the Westwood One Radio Network. Jahmyr Gibbs scored 4 touchdowns. Lions beat the Vikings 31-9 to clinch the NFC North and the number 1 seed. Lions finished 15-2. Vikings the 5 seed with 14 wins. Bucs rallied from 10 down to beat the Saints 27-19 to clinch the NFC South. It took until the final play, but Mike Evans surpassed 1,000 receiving yards for the 11th consecutive season, tying Jerry Rice for the longest streak all time. Broncos blanked the Chiefs 38-zip to clinch the AFC's final wildcard spot. Titans have the number 1 pick in the 2025 draft after losing to the Jags, coupled with the Patriots' win over the Bills. After the game, New England fired head coach Gerard Mayo, went 4-13 in his lone season. Wildcard matchups are set. Saturday, it's Chargers at Texans, Steelers at Ravens. Sunday, Broncos at the Bills, followed by the Packers at Eagles. The nightcap, the Commanders at Bucs. And Monday night, the Rams play host to the Vikings. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
All right, when it comes to getting life insurance for your family, a lot of excuses can get in the way. But ask yourself this. If something were to happen to me, who would pay the mortgage, the kids' education, and the other bills? Then forget the excuses and check out Ethos Life, the online, easy way to get life insurance in 10 minutes. Ethos has rates that you can afford, like a $500,000 policy for a 40-year-old male starting at $1 a day or $30 a month with a few health questions and no medical exam. Get your free quote right now at checkethos.com. That's checkethos.com. Not available in all states. Rates do vary.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance specialist for university housing, he knows college students can major in wear and tear. Plus, housing so many students doesn't leave a lot of room to house all the supplies he needs. That's where Grainger comes in. With over 1 million industrial-grade products and fast, dependable delivery, Grainger carries the quality products he needs so he doesn't have to. From a new door hinge to a whole new faucet. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
We are the Imperial Valleys, AM 1230 KXO, El Centro, California. Good morning, Jared.
Good morning, Carroll.
Another beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I pointed out earlier, daughter Amy in Omaha, Nebraska, looking at 11 degrees right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Looking
with
at
a
a wall
wind
of
chill,
snow.
making it feel like 4 degrees.
Fun.
Yeah. Don't complain about our weather here, right?
Yeah, it sounds like a good time to build a snowman.
Yeah, well, no, there's no snow.
No snow, it's just cold.
Because it's cold doesn't mean there's snow.
Oh, no snow. Oh, man.
Yeah.
There goes all the fun.
Well, if you want to call it fun, if you have to get out and go to work or go to school, it's certainly no fun when you've got snow. So it's okay when you're younger, but I think as you get a little bit older, it gets a bit tiresome. Okay. And by the way, today is National Cuddle Up Day, encouraging people to snuggle up with their friends, loved ones, pets, and a cozy blanket to stay warm during the winter season. I would expect that you would be aware that you don't want to try this at Starbucks with somebody that you've never seen before. Okay? And let's see. On this day in 1838, inventors Samuel Morse and Alfred Vail demonstrated their new invention, the telegraph, for the very first time. Yeah, I know. Well, the rollout was a bit disappointing for many people. I mean, there was no group chat capability.
I heard the first message was them asking about your car's extended warranty.
Something like that. And I was trained as a 05 Bravo, a radio operator with tremendous Morse code skills when I was in the service. Unfortunately, when you don't use those skills, you lose them. I have no clue when I hear Morse code now. So,
you used to have the touch.
Yeah, I was actually pretty good at it. Anyway, by the way, today is Three Kings Day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. The day when the wise guys visited the baby Jesus. So are you going to have a Rosca de Reyes?
Yeah, that's always the fun part.
Okay.
Just hopefully you get the baby.
Yes.
Just don't choke on it.
Yeah. And let's see, the Blue Angels returned today. We had an earthquake earlier this morning. And do you remember Louise?
Of course.
Louise.
The poodle.
Louise, a standard poodle.
Sweetest thing.
Yeah, you met Louise several times. And we babysat Louise 3 or 4 times. Anyway, she is in the guide dog of the desert program. She is not going to be a guide dog. She is in their breeding program, and Saturday she had 8 puppies.
Oh.
Yeah. I'll share pictures on Facebook later, but 8 bouncing standard poodle puppies. Louise is doing well, and so is the papa, Obi. Okay. You ready for birthdays?
Birthday time.
Okay, let me find my big shot birthdays here, and we will celebrate. I can't find my list. Oh, here it is. Okay. Accordionist Joey. He is the cow polka king in the group Riders in the Sky. He is 76. Actor, comedian Rowan Atkinson. Mr. Bean, 70. Kathy Sledge of Sister Sledge, 66. Actor Norman Reedus is 56. Actor Danny Pintaro is 49. Actor Rinko Kikuchi, 44. Actor Eddie Redmayne is 43. Comedian Kate McKinnon, 41. Actor Diona Reasonover is 41. Local birthdays coming up.
As a local fire extinguisher company, ABC Fire is proud to serve the community quickly and sufficiently.
ABC Fire Inc. is a local family-owned company that would like to wish you Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from our family to yours.
Merry Christmas from ABC Fire.
We have happy birthday wishes for Alex Carranza, Baltasar Perez, Vivi Antunes, Francis Gomez, Kristen Wilson, Reina Leva, Alfred Alvarez, Danielle Bost, Helen Gailey, Jesse Vasquez Jr., Reina Nangoyan, Juliet Garcia, Lalo Rivera, Hallie Campos, Ariana Day, Brandon Lee Wong, Jay Cruz, Raimundo Coriel, Anita Gonzalez, Cheryl L. Walker, Cindy Rivera, Elizabeth Guzman, Jill Kennedy, Ray Gonzalez, Tom Tapusas, Concepcion Alvarez, Elisa Garcia, and Jesse Joe Martinez. Happy birthday and happy anniversary, Edward and Mary Helen Dolente. Okay, and of course we mentioned Saturday, 8 bouncing standard poodle puppies. So Saturday was their birthday. Okay, we've got news and other things. We'll update the weather. We're due for a little bit of a change, and we'll touch on all of that. So you're ready, I assume?
I'm ready for what?
Okay. Here comes a look at World in California news headlines brought to you this morning by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District, delivering real-time updates about the air that you breathe.
CBS News Brief. Washington, D.C. is getting blasted by a rare snowstorm. It's dumped as many as 8 inches so far. This man relieved to step inside.
It was difficult to walk from the building into the station, but I think it's a sign of the new year. It's very good for agriculture, so I'm not complaining.
President-elect Trump's lawyers have asked a judge in New York to pause Friday's scheduled sentencing in Mr. Trump's hush money case. Former federal prosecutor Lori Levinson.
He has asked for a stay, a halt temporarily on that sentencing, while he goes to the Court of Appeals and claims that his conviction is unfair.
Security tight on Capitol Hill, where lawmakers will certify results of the 2024 presidential election this January 6th. D.C. Metro Police Officer Daniel Hodges, who was beaten during the Capitol attack, will be there.
I hope that some of them might feel a ping from it if they see me.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
The Imperial County Air Pollution Control District delivers real-time information about the quality of the air you breathe. Visit the website at apcd.imperialcounty.gov. to stay informed about air quality around the valley. The website also includes information for upcoming meetings, programs, and there's access to the dust cams set up around the valley. Visit apcd.imperialcounty.org today.
California headline news. Congress set to certify the November election results today as President-elect Trump suggests he'll pardon some of those convicted of crimes related to the January 6th uprising of 4 years ago. Former House Speaker and California Representative Nancy Pelosi.
Well, the president said he would go on a case-by-case basis.
Right.
So I assume that some of those people may not have engaged in the violent activities.
Pelosi on CBS's Face the Nation. Golden Globe Awards handed out in Beverly Hills Sunday night. Wicked winning for cinematic and box office achievement.
This is for you, the fans out there who came to the movie theaters to bring your friends and families and stay in the dark and watch. We saw your videos. We saw your sing-alongs. We saw your makeup, your hair products, your bakery items. I don't even know.
Director John M. Chu accepting the award on behalf of the Wicked cast and crew. Shogun winning in all 4 categories he was nominated for, including Best Drama Series. Gas prices averaging $4.38 a gallon. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District. Log on to imperialvalleyair.org for real-time information about the air that we breathe.
Anywhere else, Tuesday is just, well, Tuesday. But if you're at KFC, Tuesday is $10 Tuesday, which means you can get 8 hot, juicy drums and thighs for just $10. Let me say that again. 8 pieces of hot, juicy, original recipe chicken, hand-breaded in 11 herbs and spices, all for just $10 every Tuesday, only at KFC. I guess Tuesday isn't just Tuesday anymore. It's finger-licking good. Prices and participation may vary. Tax, tips, and fees extra.
Every morning, we rise and shine, make breakfast, and brush away the night's rest. These routines help us start the day off right. Nature-Made vitamins are a simple step in that daily care regimen. Multivitamins with daily essentials, clinically studied probiotics for gut health support, magnesium to help relax the body. Nature-Made is made to care for you every day. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
And it's page 1 of the local news, a service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations to serve you. At El Centro Motors in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall.
Kxo News. El Centro shakes. An early morning earthquake shook El Centro today. The magnitude 3.5 earthquake was recorded at 5:50 a.m. this morning with an epicenter in El Centro. There are no reports of injury or damage. And Border Patrol agents locate a missing child. U.S. Border Patrol agents locate a 6-year-old child that had been reported missing in Texas. On Wednesday, agents stopped a suspicious vehicle on westbound Interstate 8 near Buckman Springs Road. The driver, a 36-year-old woman, an adult female passenger, and a 6-year-old child were in the vehicle. Agents confirmed the identities of the vehicle's occupants and learned that the driver had an active warrant from Fort Bend County, Texas, for interference with child custody involving the 6-year-old passenger. The driver was turned over to the United States Marshal Service. The child was placed with Child Protective Services pending reunification with her family. KXO local news time, just about 7:42.
Before you head out on the road, head into El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. Ask for the works. Trained technicians will change the oil using up to 6 quarts of synthetic blend oil. Change the filter, rotate the tires, top off the fluids, check the belts, hoses, battery, and brakes, all for one low price. It's the works at Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, at El Centro Motors, the Imperial Valley Mall, and the Brawley Auto Center, or with their new mobile service wherever you are.
And a car fire was blocking the highway. A pickup truck with a trailer burned Saturday night. The fire was reported at about 7:50 p.m. Saturday on State Route 78, about 7 miles east of Ogilvie Road. The fire apparently started with the tire burning that eventually fully engulfed the pickup and trailer. State Route 78 was blocked for several hours while Imperial County Fire worked to extinguish the blaze, and then crews worked to clear the wreckage from the middle of the highway. There were no injuries reported. And we have a scam alert. Yes, scam alert. The California Highway Patrol has issued the scam alert. Phone scammers are posing as Amber Alert representatives and offering to register your children. This is not how the Amber Alert system works. The scammers will ask for confidential information and to meet you in your home. To be sure, the California Highway Patrol is the only agency in the state that has authority to request activation of the Amber Alert system, and there is no pre-registration required. Never provide personal information or answer calls from unknown or possible scam numbers. If you are contacted by a scammer, report it to a local law enforcement agency. That's it for page 1 of local news. Page 2 and weather coming up next.
Page 1 of the local news is a service of Health Central Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations to serve you. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. What a great place to spend some time. The Peanut Patch. You will find that they have homemade candies, treats like fresh English toffee. They make it right there. Chocolate-covered raisins. How about orange sticks? Pecan turtles made from a special family recipe, and so many more delicious treats and so many other great items at the Peanut Patch. Now, the Peanut Patch is open Monday through Saturdays in Yuma. You can Google the Peanut Patch, and, you can shop online. You can get directions on how to get to the Peanut Patch in Yuma. By the way, the Peanut Patch ships all over the universe. They have their very own post office. It's the Peanut Patch in Yuma. Check them out on the web, thepeanutpatch.com. And it's page 2 of the local news. We've got a side of weather to go with that. It is all brought to you by Burgers and Beer, serving the best burgers in town. They have daily lunch specials Monday through Friday. And, of course, happy hour every day, 3 till 6 p.m.
There was a delayed reaction for a vehicle pursuit that began over 2 weeks ago, and it ended Friday. On December 21st, 2024, San Diego, California Highway Patrol officers were involved in a failure to yield pursuit with a blue 2022 Ford Mustang. After obtaining the license plate information from the fleeing car, officers terminated the pursuit. A check determined the license plate returned to a car registered at a Brawley address. Subsequently, a search warrant was obtained, and on Friday, January 3rd, 2025, CHP officers from the El Centro office assisted San Diego CHP officers by following up at the Brawley address. The blue 2022 Ford Mustang was identified and seized for 30 days. Can't get away. And County Board of Supervisors will meet Tuesday. It'll be a regular meeting. The main item, however, is the reorganization of the board. They will elect a new chairman of the board. The past chairman, Luis Blancarte, has already left the board. Also, Tuesday, they will elect a vice chairman of the board. The new chairman will give his remarks, followed by the rest of the supervisors who have comments. On the action agenda, the board will consider a resolution establishing the Emergency Medical Care Committee as presented by Jeanette Angulo, Director of Public Health. The board will discuss a proclamation and resolution confirming the existence of a local emergency due to the sweet potato whitefly, as requested by Ag Commissioner Jolene Desert. The board will also consider a resolution making January 9th a one-time paid holiday for county employees in honor of the passing of President Jimmy Carter. The supervisors are expected to adopt their meeting calendar for 2025, discuss and possibly take action on the proposed 2025 board and chair appointments. And pickleball is gaining fans in the Imperial Valley. The Imperial Valley Pickleball Association is working to promote the sport. The goal of the Pickleball Association is to build more courts to accommodate the approximately 170 players in the valley. According to IVPA, there are 4 pickleball facilities in El Centro and 1 at the Lions Center in Brawley. The association says their first project is to refurbish the old tennis courts at Meserve Park in Brawley. The courts have been in disarray for years and are said to be unusable. The city of Brawley has said that they do not have the resources to take on the project. This led to the formation of the Imperial Valley Pickleball Association, a not-for-profit organization. Donations may be made to the IVPA at 1100 Pano Street in Brawley. I like me some pickleball. And the Blue Angels are returning. The Naval Flight Demonstration Team is coming back. Blue Angels conduct their winter training at the Naval Air Facility El Centro. They are expected to fly into NAF today. Yes, this morning sometime, no later than 10:45. The A Squadron trains for approximately 90 days for their upcoming show season. Training wraps up with Blue Angels' traditional free air show at the base. Their tour schedule and other information is available at the Blue Angels website. KXO News Time, 7:49. Weather next.
Happy New Year from Burgers and Beer with happy hour every day from 3 to 6. Get drink specials all day like Margarita Monday, Tonic Tuesday, Wine Down Wednesday, and Thirsty Thursday. For January specials, enjoy an espresso martini or a refreshing Coors Light. And don't miss out on our red hot Caesar salad or our seasonal dessert triple berry crumble cake. Burgers and Beer proudly serving you, your family, and friends since 1985. Open daily starting at 9. Burgers and Beer for the best burger in town.
According to the National Weather Service, a dry and tranquil weather condition will continue today before a pattern of change tomorrow. A weather system will move through the region tomorrow into Wednesday, bringing cooler temperatures, breezy to locally windy conditions. Temperatures will cool to near or slightly below normal and are expected to continue through the weekend. Our high yesterday, 74, the overnight low, 40. Today will be sunny with a high near 75 and light wind. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 45. Light wind becoming west-northwest about 5 miles an hour. Tomorrow, sunny with a high near 71. North winds 5 to 10 miles an hour, picking up in the afternoon to 15 to 20 miles an hour, with gusts as high as 35 miles an hour. 48 degrees downtown, 32% relative humidity. Wind out of the west-southwest, 3 to 5 miles an hour. Air quality good everywhere except moderate in Calexico. Local news, page 2, and the weather brought to you by Burgers and Beer. It's the place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Bring the family, meet your friends at Burgers and Beer.
My name is Shelley Wilkinson, and I am an Imperial Valley Food Bank board member. Food has the power to fuel communities, especially among those struggling to find their next meal. As the main distribution center of donated food in Imperial County, we store, rescue, and purchase food in bulk to serve 25,000 people each month at over 30 locations. Join the fight against hunger and food insecurity in the Imperial Valley by donating online today at www.ivfoodbank.org.
It's sports time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. NFL playoffs are set. Wild card weekend coming up, and we've got every game. Yeah, all of them on AM 1230. We'll start Saturday with the Chargers and the Texans at 1 o'clock, followed by the Steelers and the Ravens. On Sunday, the Denver Broncos, Buffalo Bills will kick off the coverage early on Sunday, followed by the Packers and the Eagles, and then the Commanders and the Buccaneers. That's the wild card weekend, the way it, the way it boils down. And, on Monday, the Vikings and the Rams. We'll continue coverage on to Monday.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Raleigh, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
Well, they're still playing college football today. It's the FCS Championship, North Dakota State, Montana State. That's going to be a good one. Football, the way it was meant to be played in the collegiate level without big NIL money filtering through. And the big boys with the big bucks play again Thursday. Notre Dame and Penn State tee it up. And then on, that's the Orange Bowl. The Cotton Bowl, we'll see Ohio State and Texas on Friday. Okay? And then we'll see who is left after that. In the NFL, in a surprising turn, Jared Mayo is out after 1 year as head coach of the New England Patriots. The Patriots finished with a 4-13 record. Mayo is gone. And so what is owner, president, general manager Jerry Jones going to do? Will he retain Mike McCarthy, whose contract expires Wednesday? Or does he begin a search for his ninth head coach since 1989? We'll have to see. Yes, that's it. Sports Time brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley. It's time to take a look at financial news and a brief look at the weather, all brought to you by Southwest Security and Southwest Postal Service. Southwest Postal, the only postal box service in the Valley, offering 24-hour a day, 365 days a year service. Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil in El Centro. Disney's Hulu Plus live TV service and Fubo will merge, creating one of the country's largest pay TV providers, the company has announced today. It's a surprise deal that will potentially allow the Venu Sports streaming service to move forward. Under the terms of the agreement, Disney will own 70% of Fubo, while the TV streaming service's current management team will operate the newly combined entities, led by Fubo co-founder and chief executive David Gandler. The combined streaming cable service will have 6.2 million subscribers, making it the second largest streaming pay TV provider, behind only YouTube TV. Shares of Fubo soared more than 200% on the news that broke this morning. The deal, which does not include the Hulu subscription service, will see Disney ink a new carriage deal with Fubo, allowing the company to create a new sports and broadcast service that features Disney's sports and broadcast networks, including ABC, ESPN, and all of the associated ESPN channels. U.S. Steel and Nippon, whose $14.3 billion merger was blocked by President Joe Biden last week, filed a lawsuit against the U.S. government today, claiming Biden's executive order to bar the companies from combining was signed for purely political reasons. Today's legal action demonstrates Nippon Steel and U.S. Steel's continued commitment to completing the transaction despite political interference, the companies said in a statement. The market right now, we're showing green, lots of green. The Dow up 246 points at 42,977. The S&P 500 up 71 at 6,013. And the NASDAQ up 360 points at 19,981. Gold off $9.10 an ounce. Oil is up 36 cents a barrel.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in Imperial and Coachella Valleys. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my number one priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
It will be sunny today with a high near 75 and light wind. Tonight, mostly clear, a low around 45, light wind becoming west-northwest about 5 miles an hour. Tomorrow, sunny with a high near 71, north wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, picking up 15 to 20 miles an hour in the afternoon, with gusts as high as 35 miles an hour. Right now, downtown 48 degrees, 32% relative humidity, wind calm. Air quality good everywhere except moderate in Calexico. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you, your home, your business 24 hours a day, 365 days, every day of the year.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO, El Centro, the Imperial Valley's.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by Progressive Insurance.
I'm Steve Kathan. A blast of snow has fouled up travel from the nation's midsection to the nation's capital, with some places, including Washington, getting around a foot of snow. CBS's Megan Shin is just south of Pittsburgh.
On the interstates, it is not too bad, but we have a lot of cars on the road taking extra time because it is slick condition.
The storm system's knocked out power to tens of thousands in several states. CBS's Rob Marciano.
The colder air behind this is the big story. Tomorrow's morning lows in Kansas City will be 1 degree with a wind chill of -6. It won't quite get that bad in the east, but safe to say whatever does fall here is going to stick around until further notice. We're in it now.
President-elect Trump's lawyers have asked a judge to pause Friday's scheduled sentencing in the New York hush money case. Legal analyst Lori Levinson is a former federal prosecutor.
The Court of Appeal will basically have to decide whether they put on halt any sentencing of Trump before he takes the oath of office again, or whether they say to the lower court, do the sentencing. You said there would be no prison time, and we'll work out whether there were any irregularities in his conviction after that.
Later today, Congress will officially certify the results of November's election, 4 years after the attack on the Capitol. CBS's Scott McFarland says security is tight.
This time, there is enhanced security, more checkpoints, more officers, and tall black fencing surrounds the Capitol today.
North of the border, a leadership change. Reports say Canada's Prime Minister Justin Trudeau will step down as Liberal Party leader, but will stay on till a successor is picked. He's been Prime Minister for 9 years. It's the first workday for New York City's new congestion pricing law that slaps a toll on vehicles entering the heart of Manhattan, a new headache for commuters.
That's crazy. It's ridiculous, you know.
Ridiculous, but that new money is designed to improve mass transit, according to officials who back it. Secretary of State Blinken says there's a renewed push to get a ceasefire in Gaza before the end of President Biden's time in office. CBS's Cammie McCormick.
Blinken, traveling in Asia, said there's been a re-intensified engagement over the last couple of weeks, including by Hamas.
We very much want to bring this over the finish line in the next 2 weeks, the time that we have remaining. And we will work every minute of every day of those 2 weeks to try to get that to happen.
President-elect Trump has said there will be hell to pay if hostages held by Hamas are not freed before his inauguration on the 20th, now viewed in the region as an unofficial deadline for a deal.
And checking Wall Street, right now the Dow is up 228 points, the S&P up 68. This is CBS News.
Brought to you by Progressive Insurance. You could save big when you bundle your auto, home, motorcycle, RV, or boat. Visit Progressive.com.
It's better over here. If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has an exclusive rate plan just for you. Right now, get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for just $30 a line. That's a 45% savings versus Verizon and AT&T. Plus, you can get one of the latest 5G phones free when you add a line. That's right, a free 5G phone. Experience all this and more on America's largest 5G network. So why wait? At T-Mobile, customers 55 and up can get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for only $30 a line. Just go to T-Mobile.com/choice55 or visit your local store to make the switch.
With autopay using debit or bank account plus taxes and fees, 45% off 2 lines versus AT&T Starter and Verizon Welcome. Plan benefits vary. Free phones up to $300 off with 24 monthly bill credits and qualifying new line for well-qualified customers plus tax and $35 device connection charge. Contact us before canceling your entire account to continue remaining bill credits. Bill credits end if you pay off device early. See details at T-Mobile.com.
The inspiration for an animated movie character has died.
I don't have any friends, and I'm not going out there by myself.
Pericles was a Jerusalem miniature donkey from New York City who served as the animation model for Shrek's sidekick in the movie series.
Hey, wait a minute, I got a great idea. I'll stick with you.
Eddie Murphy provided a voice and comic relief. Perry was just 5 years old when he first modeled for animators and got a reported salary of $75 a week.
That was really scary.
The animal park in Palo Alto, California, where he lived for 27 years, says he died from laminitis, a disease of the hooves. Perry was 30 years old. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
On the day after the end of the NFL regular season, Jacksonville fired head coach Doug Peterson. The New York Giants are keeping their coach and GM after a 3-14 season. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
Yeah, for some reason or another, you sound a little taller on radio.
AM 1230 KXO. 1230 KXO.